Hey guys, fourth fan of the night?
Yeah, fourth fan of the night.
So this is the last of that particular Dayton Lasko haul. We may have one other Dayton Lasko related surprise later if we have time. But of the 7 that came out of the school, this is fan number 7. This is the one that had the most yellowed switch cap, and I did try that de-yellowing stuff on it, and it did help some. You can see it's not nearly... well, you didn't see it before, but it looks about the same as the others right now. Maybe a little yellower than the others, but not bad, whereas it was much worse than this.
Yeah, I said it to Laura already.
Good.
Yeah, but I'd hoped it would have worked better than this, so I still might end up just painting it. We'll see. It depends where this ends up getting installed. Anything you guys want to say before we start the test?
Well, what I could say is that anybody that has a Dayton Lasko should definitely check the capacitor, because even a very slight difference in it drifting one direction or the other does in fact make a difference. So.
Oh yeah.
That's true. We have now changed the capacitors in all of these. Most of them read between 3 and 3.5, but one of them read 3.8. And again, all of them ran slow, and the capacitors are supposed to be 4. So apparently even 3.8 made a difference. So.
Yeah, so just the FYI, definitely want to check that cap.
Yep, and they all have new capacitors now, even the ones we didn't retest. So, okay, well, here's low. Again, these are 3rd gen, which is my favorite generation. If I could only pick one generation, I would have this one, but I'd still really like to find a 1st gen. 1st gen is from the 70s. We have patents from, I think, 75 or 76 showing these.
Wow, I guess these are an older design than I thought. I always thought very late 70s, but
No, they were pretty early.
I guess all the plastic is telling that was more of a 70s thing.
Yeah. Wow, he's got to get more Sperry. Are we going to tack it on low? Or are we pretty confident they're all around 100 on low?
I think we're confident at this
Okay,
point.
let's take it to medium.
Okay. And the dongle is right below my chin. 2.
Man, that thing's silent. Not a peep.
Yeah, they run surprisingly well. Even the ones at GMS are silent, I think.
Yeah. I feel like one of them hummed a little, like more than I would have thought. Maybe the women's room one. One of them had a slight hum to it, I thought, but it wasn't bad. I just had more
Ears high.
to do with the install.
Yeah, those are pretty reverberant rooms as well. It's interesting because those gold lines in the balcony aren't silent, but you do not hear them anywhere in the church.
No.
You don't hear the air or the solid state hum, just because of how big the room is.
Okay, so 0.85 is what?
Yeah.
Always tack it on.
Yeah, tack it and CFM it for sure.
Those gold lines at GMS, like, I'm still shocked how much of a difference those made in the winter.
Oh man.
Like that whole lobby is like very comfortable all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I'm getting 773, but that's still...
I'm surprised. It looks faster than that, honestly.
It does.
And that's 194.
I mean, that's not.
Yeah, it's not
could be
crazy.
That could be very.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe it was still picking up speed.
Because what are you getting now?
Getting 783.
Yeah, it does take a little while to get up to full speed. That's fair.
Also, I'm noticing one of the blades is bent down just a little bit too.
Yeah, that can slow it down a little. Yeah, well, now it's up to 196. So yeah.
I think 200 is the target for these. So
Well, we have documentation that we can look at and see what the actual target is. So.
at least at this point in their life, they seem to be all.
Yeah. Okay, let's do CFM.
Yep.
Yeah, I know those gold lines make a heck of a difference in the foyer and in the balcony.
Yeah.
I think I even have Thaddeus on board with that.
Yeah. That was. I mean, honestly, all the installs we've done have been pretty darn practical there.
Yeah, because if anybody spends time in that Deacon room, that original would make. Oh, one of those lights is out in that Deacon room again, by the way.
Yeah.
We were going to change it, but we didn't have the ladder.
Which one is it?
All the way at the back.
That makes sense. It's the only one we haven't changed.
Oh,
That was the one that had dead bulbs that you
511.
can change the bulbs in.
you said 511?
Yep.
Okay, 87. So this one's a little sluggish compared to the others, but We'll see how it does on the test rig. Okay.
Was this the one that had the string tied on it, or was that?
No, this one I replaced the pull chain.
Oh.
This one had I can't remember. Some of them were missing the pull chain, and some of them
No,
had.
I meant was it the one that had string wrapped around the bearing, around the motor?
Oh, that I don't remember.
That might have been this one. I don't know if that would.
Yeah, that.
Something, but I did get that out.
Yeah.
Like a piece of balloon string or something. I guess the natural predator to ceiling fans, balloons.
That's true.
Yep, we always said that. Still a long spin down.
Oh yeah. No, I used to think about all the places I would have liked to have installed Dayton Laskos as a kid. One would have been perfect over the check-in counter at the Botanical Gardens. My parents' church, they went through several remodels over my lifetime, and the first remodel, they went from like a traditional dark wood church to everything white with fluorescent lights. And I didn't particularly love it, but the cool thing about it was they left all the original lighting in place and all the original electrical.
They just painted it.
They just painted everything white and then added the fluorescent lights and some wall sconces. And I think these would have been, even though these aren't ideal fans for a peak ceiling like that, because what's the point of the three speed? I think they actually would have been perfect, at least appearance-wise, for that install, and I would have liked to have put those in. And then now of course, they've remodeled again, and now it's back to wood, ironically.
Interesting.
It actually, I'll be honest, I mean, the current remodel actually looks the nicest out of all the times.
Did they rip out everything else and just start over, or did they strip it off? Or?
They stripped it, and they also expanded it and made it bigger, and the first time they remodeled it, I never saw the first remodel. They had a fire before I was born, but I've seen pictures, and it looked really dismal before that. After that, it looked a little fancier, but still really dark and gloomy, just all dark wood. Then they just painted everything white, and added the more modern lighting and sound. And then this was the most extensive one. They literally stripped everything down. They made it like twice the size, and they changed a whole lot. And they had this brown flower pot Daytons now. The only other fans it had in the past were brown Pro Lines. The brown Pro Lines would have been better, but honestly, the difference between a brown Pro Line and a brown flower pot is not huge. It's not like between a blender fan and a silver line. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay, well, let's see. Where do you think it's going to start?
I'll say 4. I know.
I'll give this one 3 just because it's.
I'll say 5 then.
Okay.
Seems like the spin out
1,
is quite long.
2, 3.
It definitely budged.
But,
I said 4,
no.
5,
Interesting.
We definitely
6.
Oh, really? Yeah, this one has a real stiff spot. It's interesting because the bearings don't otherwise seem bad.
No,
You know, it's a
no.
little sluggish on high, but there's no bearing noise or anything like that. It's just a little stiff.
Maybe this one hadn't run as much.
Yeah.
I also gotta wonder, I mean, were these on some weird control, like maybe a light dimmer or something that would have killed all these capacitors?
That was my first thought, but then why would so many of the pull chains be pulled out and replaced, and some of them had like clear hack repairs to them. So clearly they were using the pull chains. So if they had a wall control, why would they use the pull chains?
That's true. Well, my kids ripping them out or something too.
I mean, but then why would they bother to try to fix them? They would have just wired them to high. You can keep going your metalness.
Here is
So
7.
I think maybe they just had shitty
Just a bad round of capacitors. And
capacitors. I was gonna say like shitty electric service to that school,
That
like
could be,
you know.
interesting. Because if they pulled the Pedros and just put everything on light dimmers, then that would definitely explain it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that none of those Pedros fans have bad capacitors.
Yeah. Well, they've been replaced if they did.
And here comes 8.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
Real Sperry.
Beverage of fan collectors.
I love how Alec always gets spared now.
Yes. He only does it when we come.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, he clearly buys it specifically
Yes.
for us.
He likes to be in on the jokes. Alec is an interesting person because he's quite antisocial, but then every so often you want friendship. And so I think we provide just the amount of friendship that
Not always
Yeah.
Like, if, you know.
yeah. If he knows that if he
Nine.
needs someone that you or I are pretty easy to get in touch with, and
Yeah.
you know. Have you stopped by since we put the original in?
I haven't even been to my parents' house
Oh.
since, honestly.
Okay. Curious how that's going.
Yeah, I do want to see that.
We gotta get some more fans there very, very quickly.
I really like the idea of a smaller, even 42-inch or 38 or 36.
In the
inch
kitchen?
original.
Wow.
Between the two sets
Yep.
of lights. The wiring's the only thing that's going to be.
And
Well,
now,
we'll get that.
a word from our sponsor.
Crunch, 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 crunch. If he doesn't want wire metal, we'll just get Mike to do the drywall. Mike's actually really good at like matching the texture of the drywall. Like that's an art that like not everybody's good at, but I've seen he did some of that for Neil, and it looks spot on.
13.
To cover all the wall sconce boxes that we could have put all these cool vintage lights on.
Oh, that really annoyed me. But I mean, it's his condo. I can't force him to.
Who?
Neil. You've met Neil.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of cool wall sconces in his house, and he had Mike drywall over the boxes because he didn't want wall lights. I like wall lights.
14.
Because then you don't need lights on a fan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know, that's his
15.
prerogative.
I thought you couldn't drywall
16.
over boxes.
Well, not if you're getting it inspected.
Guess you wouldn't.
Even then, how would they know?
Yeah, you wouldn't.
17.
They pulled a McGee.
Yes.
I still bet you there's a few boxes we haven't discovered.
I hit the high.
Got McGee.
So it looks like we're right on. Will I go over at 18?
Probably.
Yes.
Okay. This one's still a pretty good runner, though. And they all are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have an antique brass small original, so you'll have to find that. I mean, I'm sure we can get him to pay for it if we don't, you know, if we don't have the money. But just yeah, I don't. I looked. I've polished. I don't have antique. So keep your eyes out for an antique brass, 36 or 42, but not 38. Unless I guess we could get a 38 and just change the irons. But the 38s are pretty poor performers, and you know.
Yeah, I would disagree with that. Mine's really good, I think.
Oh,
That-
well, you have is yours antique brass?
It's brown and polished.
Oh, I thought you.
And
Okay,
there's
your
a zero.
Comfort Breeze that's antique.
Yes, and there's a 0% chance of me taking the original down, so that's,
Yeah, that's.
that's been up for like 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Another Chandler fan. I have 3 Chandler fans installed in my apartment, which is pretty insane.
Okay. Solid state.
Okay. Well, they've all been bedroom.
This. Still pretty much.
Still, yeah. It's. I thought it was gonna be silent, and then it hit that one spot. But even as it gets up to speed, it's still pretty quiet.
It's not bad.
No, not bad.
Bedroom.
I could run it on a solid state if I needed to. But I do think one of these would be great over the sound booth because you wouldn't need a control. Just have
Straight
the.
power, yeah.
Have the pull string.
Yep. Have it exactly scales height. I mean, in reality, I think a 40-inch one would look better there, but I'd want to put a 56.
Might as well. You got the space.
Yeah.
Harder to
As long as we don't like blinky too many recessed lights.
Yeah.
We have to position it so we don't blinky.
Strobe.
Okay, let's do 0 to high.
Okay. And just stop my hand.
Yeah. Yeah, that original install turned out great. Even that control worked great.
Yeah. A little hiccupy at first, but you know.
Well, just because he was trying to use a different app, and I thought you could, but I don't know his I don't know that app, and I don't know Google's smart home system, so there were just too many unknowns for me, and he didn't feel like figuring it out, so we just did it my way.
Okay, 0 to high.
And you notice you could kind of faintly see the blenders in the back of the car lift video.
I haven't watched that one yet. I gotta see it.
It might. It's either on Connextras or it's Patreon only, but I'll send it to you if it's Patreon only. He doesn't mind.
I'm so glad. I can't believe that blender stayed on the set this long. I'm impressed it has.
Well, he doesn't change the set much.
And so are those batteries that I just pull out of my kitchen drawer and now are on
Yeah.
technology.
I think
there are millions of people seeing a battery that was in my kitchen drawer for 3 years.
I think if he does he know about the batteries or did he just put them there?
No, I told him there. No, he put them there.
Oh, okay. I think if he knows that they came from us, I think he'd feel bad about removing them.
Maybe.
That's kind of the way he works. You know,
I find that hilarious. Some batteries I just bought at Walmart like 10 years ago.
Okay, well let's anything we want to say about Dayton Laskos?
Well,
this was a great batch. I haven't gotten the bill because I was actually gonna drive and go get them, and then but I didn't know when I'd be able to make the trip because it wouldn't have been a bad trip. It would have been like a 4-hour each way trip for me, which is not the furthest I've driven for fans before. But I didn't know when I'd be able to make the trip, so I was just, me and the seller were just like, okay, what works better? And ultimately, they said, well, we'll ship them to you if that's easier for you. And honestly, I decided it was worth paying the extra money for shipping to avoid having to clear a couple days and make a road trip, and especially because we've been down to one car until it's just anyhow.
Right.
So I haven't gotten the bill for the packing and shipping yet, so I don't know how much they ended up costing me. The fans themselves were pretty cheap. Either way, I'm very pleased with the haul. Even if the shipping ends up being a pretty big bill, I think it was definitely worth it.
Clearly all survived too.
Yeah. Well, I had them double boxed because there's so many plastic parts. I didn't want to risk it. They actually ignored my instructions and packed them single box, and I made them unpack and repack. I was like, I don't care what it costs. It's just not worth stuff getting damaged.
Confetti otherwise.
Yeah, I was just particularly worried about the switch cap and the counter. Because the counter,
I don't even like setting them on the switch cap like sitting like.
I don't like doing that either. But there's not,
Well, I do that. I got those ones over there. They're on their side.
Yeah, that's better. So.
Bottom, but yeah, if that strips out, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Well, at least I can get those finials 3D printed.
It's true.
So, yeah.
Anyway, yes, Dayton Laskos are good fans.
Yes. So, okay. Well,
that Hunter Industrial, he's like, even a Dayton Lasko outperforms this
Yeah.
thing.
Hampton Bay Industrial.
I think that was when we were under the impression that Dayton Laskos didn't perform well, but they actually performed
They do.
deceptively well.
They do.
Well, let's hear from our sponsors.
Okay.
The hearing part. Mute is not metal. What else did we learn wasn't metal today? Oh, ghosts. Ghosts are not metal. Gravity, not metal.
Sponsors: Sandstick, Lightstick, Taco Burrito Mexico, Sperry, the beverage of fan collectors, The Good Manufacturing Company, 81220 LLC, where our motto is
Crunch, 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 crunch.
rickorsheep.com, a fun game you can play with your friends. For more information, go to rickorsheep.com. Power Vacuum, the vacuum with more vacuums. Udong batteries. When I think of batteries, I think of Udong.
Major funding for this series is provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by the annual financial support of viewers like you.
Well, that's it for this video, and that's it for this Dayton Lasko. Wait! Who's that at the door? Why, look, it's Metal Jonas.
Oh, that's a lovely and marvelous doorbell.
You looking for anything, Metal Jonas?
Do you have any Homestead catalogs?
I have 7.
Oh, marvelous. Or some new tone doorbell catalogs.
I have 8.
Oh,
What do you think of House on the Rock, Metal Jonas?
oh, House on the Rock.
One word.
Incredible.
One word.
Overwhelming.
One word.
Amazing.
Wow. Well, we got some more fans to play with, so stay tuned. And what else should they do?
Bye, fans.
Thanks for watching.